review in 3.
Everybody, Happy New Year. Hello. Not organised, hang on. I need to do some things. Did you have a nice thing? Yeah? Did you count down from 10 and then, you know, go Happy New Year? I didn't. I was asleep. I was asleep because I was in Helsinki doing a gig, and my set time was at 3 a.m. So I was literally asleep during it all. Missed it all. We are live for demo drop and then the link. There we go. Let's do a picture. Ready, everyone? Ready? Oh, that looks shit because of the lighting. I'll just have to do it this side. Just wave. I hate doing this. Oh my God. I hate doing selfies. Look at that. Hey. Oh, that one's even worse. Oh my God. Cringe. Okay, let's try another one. With the piano in the background with a keyboard. So it looks like I know what I'm on about. No, that looks terrible. Okay, let's try again. Okay, I managed to look a little bit more normal on that one. No, I don't like it. I don't like it because I look like I'm in a mood. I'm not in a mood. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I'm just going to put that one. Okay. Hashtag. And another thing's just happened as well. I've run out of milk. You know, like when you've just got a tiny little bit of milk left. That's happened. So I've got a cup of tea now, which has got a lot of tea in it, but not a lot of milk. Not even milk. Soya milk. Is it soya milk or oat milk? So it's very, very dark. Look how dark that is. Look. Hi, Richie B. Okay, that's done. I'll do the rest while we're doing the thing. I didn't, Red Misty. Nice to see you, mate. Yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. I'm still all over the place in terms of like my body clock, and I've been doing a lot of traveling, and then I go to Japan next week as well. So, but I wanted to get some of these done because otherwise we're going to have a massive backlog. We always do have a big backlog, but we didn't want it to be any bigger. So yeah, I'm in Japan doing theme parks. I did get offered a gig, but it didn't work out because I'll be somewhere else on the day that gig was going to happen. So it would have been nice, but I can't do it. So but yeah, hi Zarek. So yeah, welcome in everybody. I hope you have had a great Christmas, and I hope that you've had a good New Year and a good start to 2024. Yeah, I'm not a big believer in New Year's resolutions, but whatever's helpful. But don't be too down on yourself if you know your New Year's resolutions don't resolute. Because they might do, they might not. But you don't need a new year for a new you. At the end of the day, I had a lovely 2023. I had a really nice 2023, and I just hope it's better this year. Yeah, it's a good mug. This. I am the best cat dad ever. Cat dad. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. God, look at this state. I've got a BMM bag in the background. It's not very professional. It really isn't. But yeah, you guys know me by now. But yeah, I've done all the things that I said I would do while we're listening to music, but never mind. I'm so scatty today. First up, we've got DJ Campbell and DJ Pulse, and this is Adele, Wings of Love. Here we go. Okay, so we are off to a bang. Definitely DJ Campbell and DJ Pulse. Adele, Wings of Love. Wasn't expecting that. I don't know if this is an original vocal, but I've not heard. I don't know. I was thinking about Adele, like actual Adele, but I'm guessing that that's the name of the singer. Just the slight detailing that Campbell does in his music. You're in the chat, aren't you? So I will speak to you directly. There's certain like little detailing that you do, but you don't tend to do the same things over and over again. There are a couple of things that pricked my ears up. One was the gated thing over the master on part of it. I probably won't be able to find it, but that always works really well. Thank you, paleontologist. I love you too, mate. The other thing I liked near the end was like where you go into like half time. How cool is that? I don't think I've heard anyone do that before. Definitely not in that kind of place. Maybe like as a, you know, something in the breakdown or something, but loved it. It's just little details like that. Ear candy. Fantastic. So yeah, it's a yes from me. Also, the semitones with the bass line. Yeah. Introduction of the Hoovers, always a winner. Yeah, just stuff like that. Keeping it not real, keeping it real, keeping it fresh, keeping it energetic, and so that it's expected but always a surprise. So it sounds musically right, but like that's the kind of thing with this is I can't with your music is I can never completely preempt what's going to happen next. And with bounce, it's usually very predictive, and that's the thing that makes you stick out for me is the unknown. There you go. Next up we've got 007 Audio Works Gangster Mix. I will never
mission like the 007. I will never let a sucker start an Armageddon. Cause I'm on mission like the 007. I will never let a sucker start an Armageddon. Cause I'm on mission like the cause I'm on mission like the
Okay, that was 007 Audio Works Gangster Mix. There is a few really good ideas in this track. I especially like the break where we go into like this bit. I like how that came in, like bam! I did like that. There are a few pitching issues. There. Okay, so what's happened here when you take the one of your bass layers down 2 semitones, I believe it is, you haven't done the same on the second layer, so you have got a slight clash happening here. It's probably just something that you've done in the piano roll. So sometimes it can be difficult to hear it in the sub-frequencies. But yeah, that definitely needs fixing. And then the same, well, kind of similar on near the outro, there is a part where the melody line moves down, and it would sound really good if the bass line moved with it. So it's actually a top layer, offbeat bass layer, like the buzzy one. That layer needs to go with that other layer, which goes da 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 da. So have them copying, because otherwise it just sounded a little bit dissonant. But apart from that, really, really good track. Keep them coming in, and well done. Yay! Yeah, you can send it over, Tash. There's a bit of a wait, but please do send it over. It'd be really nice to have something of yours. It could be a few weeks' time before we get to it, because I'm away in Japan next week. But yeah, please send it in for the demo drop. That'd be excellent. Next up, we've got Ray Jones. And this is just called Demo Mix. Oh, I've pressed the wrong button. Oh, why? Ray Jones.
wake for days. So we out living life in the night. Pray to God, man, I hope I don't die. Been awake for days. So we out living life in the night. Pray to God, man, I hope I don't die.
Take off.
Yes. Wow. Really, really good. Really, really, really good. It was very interesting throughout. I love the vocal. I saw that you put in the chat that the vocal was from a Facebook Shorts or something. Inspiration is everywhere. Yeah, I love the changing and developing elements, the question and answers, or the, what do you call it, callbacks. Yeah, and I also love the different, the change up in the rhythms, especially after that break here.
Take off.
Yeah, like it's really difficult to do that and have it all like fitting together, because it's all different synth sounds, different samples, all from different like places, and to get them to sit well and work like that needs a lot of sound shaping, sound design, a lot of thought and has gone into that process. So yeah, really good, really, really well done. Loved it. Thank you for sending it in, Stomp a Lot. Okay, next we've got Marilyn Manson, Beautiful People, and this is Arja remix. I think Arja is in the chat as well. Before we do that, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone for continuing to sub. Thank you, Wave Shaper. Thank you, Sawuki, for the bits. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you to Adam as well. You guys are amazing. Okay, here we go. This is Arja's remix of Marilyn Manson, Beautiful People. Okay, so a lot to unpack with this one. I presume that the original, I'm not really down with my Marilyn Manson tracks, but from memory and from listening to his vocal, sounds like it's like in triplets. So it's stunning and brave that you made a 4/4 tune out of a triplets based vocal, and it worked really well. I loved the tech trance elements in here. I loved the use of guitar hits, electric guitar hits, because of the energy. It's such a good. It's very strange because I've started listening to metal again recently, purely because of the energy behind it, and I'm wanting to incorporate it in some of my techno music. So I really like that. The one thing that I think may have happened is it does sound slightly distorted in some areas, but I don't know if that's the aesthetic that you're going for, or if it's Here it sounds like it's breaking up in the top frequencies. Whether or not this is because of SoundCloud's encoding, I don't know what quality it is on SoundCloud. Hi, Malin. I did, yes. But it does sound like it's clipping and digitally distorting a little bit. So maybe look at that. It is quite severe in that bit there, or it could be to do with the limiting. But yeah, I would. That's probably the only thing. Well, it is the only thing that I'm a bit like maybe go and look at. You did think it was clipping a bit, yeah. I think it definitely is. And as always, the only time that I'll ever give my feedback in I think this needs sorting out is a technical thing. I try my best not to do it if it's something subjective. But yeah, I would say that's probably something that could do with revisiting, new mix down. And also in the beginning, no, it's fine. It's fine. I thought that maybe the hats were a bit loud, but again, that can just be part of the aesthetic. It's probably just a subjective thing for me there. I liked it though. I really, really liked it. It was so energetic and so fun, and I think a lot of work has gone into this, and you nailed the breakdown. So yeah, honestly, really good. So thank you for sending it in, mate. Yeah, Malin, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Next we've got Incredibass and Pressure.
Wandering along this street like you think I'm oblivious. Watching the warning signs that pass, all of the red flags to keep excusing. The more that you lie under your breath, like it's nothing. I wrote you 20 letters, but you say you don't know.
Incredibase, Take a Bow, Mate. I really like this. There's more shuffle on that than you can shuffle a cat with, as the well-known phrase goes. Yeah, really nice. I like the use of the, what's it called? What's that noise called? Is it a Venezuela? Shuffling cats. And I also like the waka 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 waka. Yeah, amazing. I love the vocal. A what? A Volvuzela. Vuvuzela. Vuvuzela. Yes, one of them. Air horn. There we go. I'll just say air horn. Vuvuzela. What? Not a vulva. It's a different thing, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I remember them at being at World Cups. Not vulvas. You know, the other thing. Voxel Nova. Why can't we just be serious? Come on. Honestly, this is why we can't have nice things. But yeah, this is one nice thing that we have, and that is good music on the show. And yeah, Incredibase, thank you for sending this in. I loved it. It was really fun. It was very different, and that vocal worked really well with it. Strong ideas. Kept it simple, but, you know, shuffling those cats. Vuvuzela. Ay, under my Vuvuzela. Yeah. You lot are so silly. Yeah, bighorn and vuvuzelas. And vulvas. Thanks for sending it in, mate. Loved it. Next up, we've got Kick Habits. I think is in the chat as well. And this is Terradome. Yeah, I like that a lot. You can go and follow Kick Habits on SoundCloud. Hang on. I'll leave the link in the chat now. Go and follow. Yeah, I think it sounded epic in many ways. And now is time to move on to the next track and see what improvements will happen from that. Like, there's definitely improvements that could be made on this, but I'm not gonna say it because I want to see what happens next. Like one of the most, maybe for some people, me being one of these people, sometimes one of the more difficult things can be not necessarily the technical stuff, but the ideas and creating moments or the ear candy, making things interesting. And sometimes that isn't from adding more stuff. Sometimes that can be from taking away things. And what I thought of this track was quite clever. In parts, you just dropped the kicks out when I wasn't expecting it. And I like that. And then on the other bits, you were double timing stuff and bringing in a kick roll. And I did that twice, but it didn't seem too samey to have it in twice. So I like that as well. But the one thing that I think will happen from finishing, this one's finished now, moving on to the next one, is I'd like to see you develop the melodic sounds a bit more. I think you've hit the nail on the head with the kick and the snare stuff. The percussion's great, but I'd like to see some more development on the melodic stuff. Yeah, it's exactly. But the reason why I'm not really even going to like mention that too much is because I know that naturally this will happen the more tunes that you do. It's just a given. The more music that we make and finish, complete, draw a line and move on to the next, that's where all of these incremental improvements happen. But it won't happen unless we finish stuff. So there's no point going over things all the time as well. So just like the old saying, you can't move on to the next chapter if you keep rereading the last. And that goes for life. That goes for our music as well. You don't have to keep going over it. You can move on to the next chapter. Make it a good one. But yeah, I loved it. Loved it, mate. Thank you for sending it in. And guys, please make sure you go and follow Kick Habits. Next up, we have got Stefano Ricky is in the building. And this is Fantasy.
get-go on you when you ask for mine. I'll do all I can to bring your fantasies tonight. Tell me all your fantasies, I'll make them come tonight. Right from the get-go on you when you ask for mine. I'll do all I can to bring your fantasies tonight. Bring your fantasies tonight.
Cool. There we go. Stefano Ricci, Fantasy. I like the vocal. I think it's good sound selection. Maybe a little bit too long. It could be condensed down a little bit. I'm not sure if it needed either maybe take out that second breakdown or condense the bit after the main breakdown where it's just the melody line. I think it would sound really good if you used some more like ad-libs or created some ad-libs or blur effects from the original vocal, just to have kind of like as a texture layer in the back, especially here, this bit. So this is just after the main breakdown. In this area here, having some like background blur effect textures of the vocal, the as, the vowels, basically the A, E, I, O, U's, will just keep in our mind about the vocal being there. And also it could be good to have that in the introduction as well, just to prime the ears for hearing a vocal in there. Things I liked about it as well were this first intro melody. I really like that, and then we've got a counter melody. Yeah, I think two of them, the pair of those different melodies are very different and very unique, and they work well to keep the energy and keep the interest. So yeah, all in all, a really, really good track. Thank you for sending it in, Stefano. Yay. Next up, we have got... Why are you doing that? Oh my God. Sorry, I'm just shouting at Google Docs. We've got Tom Sleeps and Cheryl Holland, In the Heat.
So many lost when they are found. Don't you chase it, there's no hurry. Smiling faces all around. Familiar places I keep choosing. I can only lose my mind. Hear the music, feel so soothing. All the pleasures I can find. And when the lights go out, the rhythm takes control. My eyes start to close. My body surrenders. My soul is moving into the heat, into the heat, into the heat. Where the beats are strong, we'll be holding on. Into the heat, where the beats are strong. Into the heat, we'll be holding on. Into the heat, where the beats are strong, we'll be holding and when the lights go out, let's get hot.
I really, really, really like this. I love Cheryl's vocals. Anyway, that's an original vocal from Cheryl. And she's obviously done a collab here with Tom Sleeps. Make sure you follow them both, guys. I've left the links in the chat. Yeah, I would have liked to have heard Cheryl's voice coming out a little bit more on some of the pads and the leads. It was ever so slightly just getting lost, only in one section though. Yeah, the melody was great. The gated pads were sublime. Really, really nice. It's trance is probably one of the hardest genres to produce. For many reasons, but mainly obviously the melodic content and everything having to, you know, sit harmonically, especially when you start doing bass progressions and melody progressions, and then you've got a vocal on top of that, then you've got counter melodies, top lines, all of that has to be taken into consideration, and then have it, you know, making sense, or all being mixed down well. It's very, very difficult, but extremely rewarding. So it's all about your layers and making sure every single layer has its place. Hi, Al. How you doing? But I think this was done really well, and it was done very respectfully to Cheryl's voice as well. And yeah, it just sounded great. I loved it. It had some moments in it. Yeah. So make sure you follow, guys. Thank you for sending it in, Cheryl. And I hope you're well, darling. Next, we've got a friend of mine, Naughty Cat from Ohio in the US of A. I've known Naughty Cat for 25 years. I brought her over to the UK years ago to come and do some DJing, because she was like the only hard house DJ in Ohio, I'm sure, at the time. And yeah, I brought her over. We went to Alton Towers and I got her some gigs over here, and we've stayed in contact ever since. And she started to do music production now. I'm so proud of her. So proud of her. And this is her new track called Concentrate. there you go. That is her track, Concentrate. Now, bearing in mind, she's only been producing a few months. I think this is like her second track, maybe her third that she's done. And, you know, a lot of, especially in the early days, it's a really good idea to like look at tutorials, and of course your samples that you're going to use are going to dictate how good it's going to sound overall. So one of the main things is choose good sounds, and she has done. I know that she's been getting some tutoring as well, which I think has really helped her. Arrangement's really good. What I'd like to see next would be more use of automation, transitions, that kind of thing. But in terms of this style of techno, is designed to be kind of like hypnotic and just about the groove. So it works, but I think in order to progress to the next level as a producer, it would be really good to start hearing more automation of some of the parameters of lead sounds, using phase, like high pass, low pass filters, that kind of thing, just to like bring a little bit more interest to sections. But it didn't stop me enjoying this track. Like, it's 6 months of production, she's coming out with tunes like this. Brilliant. Very, very proud of you, babe. Next up, we've got Nerdstrom. And this is Rise of the Nerd. How cool is that? Nerdstrom, take a bow, mate. I don't know about you guys, but it kind of put me in the mood of like, I could hear this on a game. You know, like end boss kind of vibes. It could also sound really good as being like an interval track in an album. Yeah, like I really liked it. Someone else mentioned about the unpredictability of the chords and the melodies. I agree. I like that about it as well. I'd find it very difficult to make something like this because I'm so set in my ways in a lot of ways, but I always appreciate it when I hear someone able to make something really authentic and really original. And I loved it. I loved everything about it. I think just from the technical side of things, there were a couple of places where it seemed to be peaking or clipping ever so slightly, but nothing that wouldn't be too easy to sort out. And it was very, very slight. But maybe look at that. But sorry, I've got something in my eye. I don't want to touch my eye though, because I might make it worse. But yeah, I loved it. I loved it, mate. Thank you for sending it in. Yeah, it was very enjoyable. Really, really nice to listen to. Next, we've got Keith Allen, and this is, I don't know how to say this word. I'm just gonna put it in the thing. If I won't be able to hear you, will I? Can someone like phoneticize it for me? How do I say that? Behemoth. Behemoth. Let me see if I can get Google to say it for me. How do I say
Behemoth?
Oh, behemoth. I know that word now.
Behemoth. Behemoth. Behemoth.
Behemoth. Behemoth. So silly. And what does it mean? It means something that is extremely large and often extremely powerful. Stop it, Richie. Behemoth. Cool. We've got it. Thank you, Keith. Oh, Keith's in the chat as well. Okay, here we go. Yeah, and yes. Lived it. What I loved about it was, like, you can't put your finger on it in terms of its genre And that's a good thing. It would sound great sped up. It had some great switch ups, the layers, the ravey stabs, the ad-lib vocal, the build, how it develops, the sounds. Yeah. Keith, send me a message afterwards, and I will quite gladly sign this to one of my labels. 100%, I'll put it out for you. 100%. It's really nice. It's really nice. I love my groovy hard house, and I love everything that Digital Mafia does as well. I think the two of you together obviously are working well, and you make a good team. So yeah, just either get him to send me the master, or if you've got the master, send me over. Or if this is the master, just let me know. But I need to know the name of it. Oh no, I do know the name of it. It's just on the file that you've sent me. It's called June the 19th, which isn't a bad name. Let's, be honest. It's a good name, but I'm guessing it's Behemoth. It's uploaded to all the streaming sites, but not available for DJ friendly WAV. Well, yeah, I'm happy to release it. It's probably would have a bit of an impact on sales, but that's not really the main point, really, of getting it out there. The main thing is that you're a signed artist then, and it will. That's the master. Okay, next time, make sure you label the file that you send with the name of the track. I think you told me it was Behemoth in the email, but this is more important really for when you send stuff to labels for consideration to be signed to their labels. If it's not got the artist name and the title, they won't know whose track it is when they come to listen to them all, because a lot of labels won't just listen to it straight away, and then they won't be able to work out that it was your email. So just make sure you always put the name of the track in the title. So, but yeah, Amber with the Hee Hee remix. Yeah, if you want to change something, just get it to me when you're ready. I'm going to be busy now until end of Jan, so there's no rush. But yeah, just send it over when you are ready. And yeah, brilliant. It's a deal, mate. Thanks for sending it in, Keith. Next up, we've got Adam Schofield. I think I've seen Adam in the chat as well, maybe, I think. Good to have you back, Adam. And this is Armed with Melodies. There we go. Armed with Melodies by Adam Schofield. Mate, I really like this. I know you mentioned about the kick and bass needing some work. Maybe. Maybe it just needs a little bit of EQing up into those frequency areas where it kind of pops out a bit more. And possibly a bit of saturation on the bass, but it sounded nearly there. Yeah, or it could just be another mix down. But yeah, it's all stuff that you're more than aware of. So like concentrating on the melodies and that kind of aspect of things, that's brilliant. I love the way that you opened up the high pass filter on that big euphoric riff in the breakdown. Sounded great. But yeah, it's nearly there. Definitely nearly there. And this is what this show's about, is, you know, stuff that you're working on, doesn't need to be completely finished. But But yeah, I liked it. Sometimes it just needs a new pair of ears to listen to something, which is what this show's all about. But yeah, thank you for sending it in, mate. Absolute legend. So yeah. I'm terrible for putting stuff out prior to polish. I mean, yeah, when it's out, it's out. But, I mean, you've sent me this as a private link, haven't you? So I think as long as it's just a clip, if you put in like a clip on SoundCloud or whatever, it can be helpful because you'll hear it externally, if that makes sense. You'll hear it as a different, in a different perspective. So yeah, I think it can be helpful sometimes, but then there is the other side of it where you can give yourself the full dopamine hit by putting it out there. And then sometimes what can happen is we'll have less enthusiasm to finish it, but that can also work the other way as well. So, but yeah, I'm sure you'll sort it out. You know what you're doing, mate. So yeah, thank you for sending it in. I'm done now for today. I'm going to be going to the shops to get myself some nice food because I'm still very tired from my gigs and not sleeping a lot due to a lot of travelling. So we're going to go and see... We're going to go and see DJ Skoji. I think that's how you say his name. I can't remember. I'm not very good with my pronunciations today. Yeah, I need to go and eat some good food. So I'm going to raid you over to DJ Skoji. And yeah, I will see you on Thursday. We'll be doing a stream on Thursday. Maybe one on Friday as well if I'm not at Thingamabob. LDC Radio. So yeah, thank you guys, I love you. Thank you for sending in all your tracks. Yeah, and I will speak to you soon. Bye. Thank you, I will. Bye guys.